Hey now. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know exactly what happened yesterday. As we also remember what happened 24 years ago today, when I was actually working in Midtown Manhattan and watched this unfold. But that's, you have friends who passed away in that horrific day, and you never forget it. Although the people of New York are forgetting it because now you have this communist socialist running for mayor. You forgot. You forgot big time. Come on, pain in the ass. Don't you hate it when your computer doesn't work the way you want? Anyway. And also, unless you were living under a rock yesterday with Charlie Kirk. All Charlie Kirk did was spread his message. The way I see it, it was a modern day crucifixion. Somebody didn't like what he said. And because the lunatics on the left keep calling conservatives Yahtzees and fascists, and we want to take away everybody's rights, you have now proved to us that this is exactly what you want to do. You're the fascists. You want to take away guns. You want to take away our right to speak our minds. I'm done with you people. I am absolutely done with you people. And the creators on the left and their fake fucking condolences, per se, are the same people who were cursing him beforehand and pushing out the rhetoric that caused this to happen yesterday. And you're not going to tell me any different. Now, a lot of people have pulled out of their ass the shooting in Minnesota, where the right-wing nut killed a Democrat senator and her husband and wounded two others. I think another Democrat assemblyman or whatever. It was back in June. But they're comparing it to that. And you better sit the fuck down. Okay? That right-wing lunatic didn't like a policy that they were passing in Minnesota, so he decided to take matters into his own hands. No one told him. No one said, oh, I don't like this legislation. Let's go out and pew-pew. No. But the left is looking for someone to take people out. The videos are all over the place. The videos of them dancing that Charlie Kirk has passed and his wife and his two young children no longer have him in their life. It's a fucking tragedy. You people need to be locked away somewhere. Somewhere that's where the room is padded, because you people are nuts. There was one creator on here that I saw this morning who brought up a valid point. Charlie Kirk was assassinated. If it went around the other way, let's just say a prominent leftist, doesn't matter the color, but a prominent leftist who's doing the same thing that Charlie Kirk was doing on his side of the aisle, and he got assassinated, or she, they'd be burning down cities right now. They'd be out there protesting the college and trying to burn that place down. And you're not going to tell me any different, because this is how they react. They're big babies, and when they don't get their way, this is their reaction. Do you see with Charlie Kirk being assassinated? Any cop cars on fire? People protesting government buildings? People walking in the streets and setting shit on fire? No. Because we're sane. It's a damn tragedy. And for you, what should be investigated now, and I don't know if it falls under treason, but somebody should go after the people at the DNC who are paying these left-wing creators for spreading this hate, for wanting to pew-pew Charlie Kirk and President Trump, which is another fucking mind-boggling, idiotic take. Because if you did the same thing to Trump, there still wouldn't be riots. Because now J.D. Vance would take over. And do you think the policy's going to change if J.D. Vance takes over? Are you that fucking stupid? And to punch you in the face, I would make Donnie Jr. the VP. Just to stick it in your ass. Yesterday was a damn tragedy, and everybody should mourn the loss. And everybody should be mourning the loss of the 3,000 people, or up to, maybe more, since then, of the people who died due to 9/11. That's what you should be mourning today. If you're mourning Charlie Kirk, mourn in your own way. But I don't see any cities being burned down. I don't see any cop cars being burned down. I don't see people rioting and cops shooting tear gas at fucking conservatives. In fact, the older millennial said this morning that if Charlie Kirk had survived that, he probably would have forgiven the shooter. I wouldn't. I know a majority of other people wouldn't, but he would. That's the type of person he was. And if you think he's taking away women's rights, all he did was want to have an open debate with college students. That's it. And because you didn't like it, and you didn't like what he was saying, you basically did a modern day crucifixion. Except with a rifle, and it went really quick. That's what you did. So you keep dancing around. You keep doing your little happy fucking videos, because you are the next ones to be canceled. Booyah.